Вітаю. Ну що ж, продовжимо. А продовжимо ми з чого? Так, цього, чесно, з цими замками і збиранням тих статуеток. Так, забути яйце. Поговоріть з Поппі на площі Госміт. Так, о тіні часу. Це ми з ким? Себастьян. Що ж, давайте, в принципі, почнемо з яйця. Що там з тими драконами? Ага, нашийник маємо зняти, походу, з нього, перевірити, хто ним керує. Поїхали. Будемо швидко переміщатись. О, це добре. Це добре.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Devil in a while, has there?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
То нам треба повернути яйце.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
А що таке Кіптєва?
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Брак
Wonderful.
знань
If she
слів.
sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. beg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we
Блін, ще й вовки.
Bombarda! Potato! Descendo!
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
Мені тут, до речі, давно хотів сказати, мені тут дуже сильно, прям дуже сильно не подобаються діалоги.
There she is again.
Іменно то, як вони відбуваються. Ого.
From a distance. Prepare.
Fantastic.
Будь зі мною, сонце. Фантастик. Ми тебе захистимо, або ні. Так.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Так ось, вони тут якось неприродно відбуваються. Типу, от ви починаєте діалог, і прям ти як, знаєте, як дві фотографії перед тобою. Як ніби роботи. Якось, блін, ну, коротше, нема тої живучості. Просто люди собі стоять і просто балакають.
What is
Різні
that?
ракурси там. Ну, не знаю. А тут прям, знаєте, як, типа, як два якихось ще таких, знаєте, затурканих. Ну, не знаю, коротше, якось не то. Щось схоже було в цьому, в грі Термінатор 3, здається. Тож, типу, ти стаєш просто балакати, а воно якось так, знаєте, ніби
To pick off a grab horn.
Or just raring for a
два
fight.
фріца, які не можуть поворухнутись. І так з усіма. Ну, коротше, це таке моє. Ненатуральність, неприродність якась.
Quiet, what was that?
Пізнає нас?
Well, there's no turning back now. Remember,
Проберіться повз самку дракона, щоб підійти ближче до гнізда.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Куди далі я не бачу, ага. Ну дуже тупо виходить з укриття.
Good thinking. Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest.
Ну, живе, кивайся.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Угу.
Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Хотіла би з'їсти, з'їла б. Очі, до речі, кольору яйця.
That was brilliant. And did you see how
Ну,
clever?
бачите,
She
дивіться,
left us
яка
perfectly
офіційність.
unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me.
Вони
Wouldn't
пробують
blame you
оцими
one
змінами,
bit
в
if you
принципі,
wanted to head back
ракурсу
to the
щось
castle
поміняти,
and
якось
never think
живучості
about dragons
додати.
again.
Але тут занадто все офіційно виглядає.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
Unless what?
they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Honeyjuice potion wants keeping away.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
be shy.
А це йому більше пасує. А у нас було що?
You take care now, and I shall hope to see you soon.
А що в тебе ще
What is
є?
it you might be interested in?
Ага, шрами, брови.
You can stop by any time.
You might.
Так, ну треба просто продати речі, тому я біжу. Так, тут третій. Якийсь магазин треба. Можна в цей. Любий. О, а ми тут були? А, так, тут це магазин паличок. А паличку ми вже купили.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to
Супер.
see you again.
Тепер можна їхати далі. Так, ідемо до наших завдань. І тепер йдемо до Себастьяна. Давай, Себастьян. Ой, блін, карта. Ото він по-любому далеко. Угу. Добре. Це отут. Близько. Нічого собі близько. Як це так вийшло? А, лодгок. Блін. Ладно. Вот де Себастьян. Лодгок то А чому він у мене не відобразився у завданнях Лодгок? Чи він по основному, здається, да? По основному завданню йде?
Looks rather dark in there.
А ну, ще раз. Та ні, там Амід. А, Лодгок, да. Так. Не туди подивився. Їдемо.
Four.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Учнівський звіт. Завдання про підземелля виявилось набагато кориснішим, ніж можна було б очікувати. Дізнаватись про своїх предків дуже цікаво, однак мені довелося натрапити на дуже цікаву річ. За великою залою є одне занедбане місце. Там, серед розкурених саркофагів, лежала дивна реліквія, сила, якою вона має вразити мене. Хотілося б дізнатися більше про неї. Але, на жаль, звідти нічого неможливо виносити.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio!
Павочки.
Incendio! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Accio! Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Incendio!
А для чого нам тоді ящик?
Accio!
The room is taller than it looks.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Ясно. Пішли, Себастьян, пішли.
Confringo! Incendio!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio!
Ой, де ворота?
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio.
Incendio.
Да ні.
Accio.
All this grass, it no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo. Revelio.
Так. Знайдіть реліквію. Щось я, блін, завтикав прочитати.
Revelio.
Тут її нема. Ага, ми не туди
Now
пішли.
this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Варто мені по дурниці згадати реліквію у звіті і мені наказали дати їй спокій. Я шаную правила, але наука для мене важливіша. У цій реліквії є щось особливе. Кажуть, що у чарівників, яких вибрали палички, з дуба сильна інтуїція. Думаю, це правда. Мені вдалося дочекатися відповідного моменту і начарувати барикади, що, блін, заступили реліквію. Ну, коротше, блін, говорять, воно добре працює проти ворогів. Далося своє закляння Імперіус. Ага.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
We've read the world.
Accio!
I shall sleep better tonight.
Confringo! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds
Давай.
come with the territory. Accio!
Ну, де буде ще павучок? Тут. Кістки. Куди їх перемістити?
Confringo!
Блін, а як там їх брати? Я вже не пам'ятаю. Як я їх брав? 4? Ні, а як же я їх? Так здається.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ще треба? Бачите, як вони понаростались?
Accio!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Мало. Блін, ага. Де та кімната?
Confringo!
Зараз. Йдемо ще в одну кімнату. Тут були костомахи теж. О.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ну тепер все.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Але спочатку сюди
Nice.
треба зайти. Що у нас тут?
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Ого.
Accio! I need to find a safe way across. Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Incendio!
Блін, ну цікаво. От так тобі.
Accio!
О, кісточки.
Wingardium Leviosa.
А чому вони не наростаються?
Accio!
Ті звідти, ці звідси.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Та блін, я думав, вони мають типу на ці якось засісти.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Нічого не розумію. Для чого вони тоді тут потрібні?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendium.
Так. Я не знаю, як туди попасти. Пішли.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Боже мій, і ти лише тепер про це кажеш?
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Давай уже.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Так, пробіл, миша, F. Права миша, пробіл.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Імперію. Назначуємо. Блін, де ж тебе покласти? Де ж тебе покласти? Так, що це таке у нас? Оце. Це б'є до підлоги. Оце йде сюди. Оце відштовхує. От так зробимо.
Descendo. Depulso. Confringo.
І що тут? Все завалено.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with a room.
That worked. Keep going.
Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
О, ага.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ще раз.
Accio.
Блін, а що ж мені дало? Так. Попробуємо. Оце і це. Блін. Воно ж мені типу дало скелети, правильно я розумію? Чи воно не давало мені скелети?
Accio. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Incendio.
Я так.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Тут ще один вихід був. Так. Давайте, бо ми трошки відволіклись. Тобто мені треба ще скелетів. Так виходить. Кісточки, де ви? Тут нема. Цього не потрібно. Кісточка. Добре. Тут їх ніде нема. Тут все закрито.
Revelio.
А, там є.
Accio. Revelio.
А де ми проходили, блін? Там, де було багато кісток. Якось ми проходили в якусь між камнями. А о, точно. Отут. Отут, хороші мої. Точно, зараз ми вас звідси заберемо. Я дуже на то сподіваюсь.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ти серйозно?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Вистачить? Є.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Павучки, де ви є?
a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Багатство.
Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet.
У реліквії прихована величезна сила, яку можна використовувати на благо не тільки чарівників, а й усього світу. Але ця ціна цього занадто велика, потрібна темна жертва. Не чіпайте реліквію, поки ми не дізнаємось більше.
Revelio.
Не чіпайте реліквію.
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Як звідси вийти? Ви думаєте, я пам'ятаю?
Incendio!
Я не пам'ятаю, як звідси вийти. Тут ніфіга нема. Тут тупик. Ага.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Да, запутано у вас все, хлопці. Там щось горить. Село горить.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Напевно, чувак, ти забрав реліквію.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
What an unfortunate disappointment! When are you going to give up?
Incendio!
Stay back! Keep out the way!
We have to fight! Accio!
Got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Stop provoking them!
Idle hands on the
I'm handling it!
Confringo! Accio!
Stay back! Keep out the way! Levioso! I won't! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts. Repairer.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Весело.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Так, не зрозумів, де він?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You miserable lamb!
And she's still vomiting slugs. If you ever put your wand at your family again, mark my words, you will lose that wand.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Супер. Супер, супер, супер. Їдемо далі. Але наступного вже разу продовжимо. Всім па-па. Слава Україні!